What's up, my name is Frank. Hope I'm having a great day today. In today's video, I'll be reviewing the Thrustmaster Eswap X Pro controller. This controller has been available on the market for quite some time now. I'll be exploring its features, comparing it to the benchmark Elite Series 2 controller, and we'll find out if it's still worth the buy. As always, I'm in timestamps down below in the description so y'all can't skip to a part of the video that you want to see first. Today's video is made possible by Megamods. A huge shout out to them for supplying the controller in today's video. Megamods create top tier elite, fully customizable, modern, and esports ready controllers. If you're interested in purchasing one of their products, make sure to click on my affiliate link found down below in the description to save a couple bucks on your next purchase. If you guys are ready for this video, smash that like button and let's get started. Thrustmaster has been a major player in the gaming industry since 1990, creating innovative peripherals such as steering wheels, joysticks, controllers, and headsets for the casual gamer to the full-on esports pro. The Eswap S Pro is the latest addition to their controller arsenal, but offers less modular customization, 2 less back buttons, and no controller audio adjustment when compared to the Eswap X Pro. The Eswap X Pro main competitors are the Xbox Elite Series 2, Scuff Instinct Pro, Razer Wolverine V2, and the Victrix Gambit. The Eswap X Pro was released at the end of 2020 and is priced at 170 USD or 230 Canadian. The controller is an officially licensed Xbox Series S or X product and can also be used for PC gaming. The signature Xbox green color accents the black box, which has a matte finish to it. Loads of product information can be found around the box. The lid is held down by a magnet. Pull up on the green tab to open the box. The cover has the social media handles along with the product name. Foam pads are also found on the lid for additional support. Let's get the user manual out of the way. The controller is well secured in place, sitting in a hard foam material with an additional foam support securing the thumbsticks and D-pad. Such a nice design. The controller is firmly in place, so give it a good pull up to remove the controller. I'm going to set it to the side, we'll get to it shortly. The foam padding is molded for the controller. In the center we have the replacement thumbsticks, and at the bottom we have a box which has the carrying pouch, the 10-foot long micro USB cable, and the screwdriver. There are also a wide variety of color packs available, priced at $50 USD or $70 Canadian, as well as a racing module and a fighting pack. As we open the box, the lid has foam padding to keep the accessories secure. Up front, we have a warning label to make sure the controller's firmware is updated to utilize the LED lights. In the box, we have the replacement thumbsticks, thumbstick modules, D-pad module, triggers, and grips. At the bottom of the box, we have the user manual, and you'll also find spare screws for the triggers. Holding the controller for the first time, I could definitely feel it has some decent weight to it. It weighs in at 329 grams. The controller is also a lot wider than the Elite Series 2 and bulkier. The controller has a modular design which lets you swap out the D-pad and thumbsticks. The D-pad is very responsive, and the buttons have the tactile switches, giving you that satisfying mouse click, and is rated for over 5 million activations. Large rubberized grips are found on the outer sides of the handles. At the bottom of the controller, we have the 3.5mm headphone port, buttons for the mic volume, mic mute, profiles, and mapping. At the top of the controller, the bumpers are slightly smaller but responsive. The triggers are standard size with the trigger lock feature, and there's the sunken in micro USB port. At the bottom back of the controller, there are the 4 remappable back buttons, which can be configured on the fly. I've also noticed that the screw holes have been plugged with a soft rubber material. Very nice attention to detail. The controller is made of a hard plastic with bronze accents found throughout the controller. All this gives the controller a premium look and feel to it. The controller is a wired device and comes with a 10-foot long braided micro USB cable. One end of the cable has the ferrite bead, and the other end has a thick plastic housing which inserts into the controller to keep it secure. To connect the USB cable, align it with the controller's port, and press in firmly. There isn't any click indicating that it's locked in, and I've noticed that there is some play side to side, but the cable's thick housing does keep it secure and prevents it from coming out during gaming, which is most important. The controller is equipped with a 2-position trigger lock, which is essential for competitive gaming. Sliding the trigger lock will change the trigger's throw from 100% all the way down to 50% halfway. The trigger does have a texture part for improved grip. In order to change the triggers, with a screwdriver in hand, unscrew the screw found below the trigger. Once unscrewed, remove the trigger and replace it. Tighten back the screw till it's snug in place and do not over tighten. The side grips can be swapped out for another color. Simply get your nail in the crack and lift up. The side grips are held on by magnets. Align the new grip and the magnet will pull it into place. The replacement grips do not offer any additional grip, they simply change the color. The controller comes with 2 additional medium length domed thumbsticks. To swap out the thumbstick, unscrew the one you want to remove. Make sure the rubber O-ring is placed back down. This is very important because this O-ring prevents the thumbsticks from unscrewing during gaming. From an engineering point of view, it's a very impressive design, and the thumbsticks are made of aluminum, which give them a nice weight. Grab the thumbstick that you want to install and screw it on till it stops. One of the most impressive features is the controller's modular design ability, which allows you to swap out the D-pad and thumbstick modules. This is perfect to accommodate different playstyles and games. To remove the thumbstick module, pull up on the stick. The module is held in by a magnet. To remove the D-pad module, with the screwdriver in hand, align the other end to slide it into the D-pad slot. Rotate to lock it in and pull up. Grab the module that you want to install, align it, and the magnet will suck it in and secure it. A quick and easy process which can all be done while in game. The thumbsticks are impressive as well, with its magnetic next-gen mini-stick technology, which improves the lifespan for more than 2 million activations and has enhanced precision. The controller has a built-in 3.5mm headphone port, a mic mute button, and buttons to increase and decrease the headset audio. This is a nice addition for quick audio access. The 4 remappable back buttons are responsive and don't require much force. They are also slightly curved up to improve grip. The back buttons can also be configured directly from the controller, and you can have up to 2 profiles saved. With my natural grip on the controller, I am barely reaching the back buttons and they feel awkward to use. I would need to adjust my grip slightly in order for my fingers to rest on all 4 back buttons, and even at that, it does not feel comfortable as my fingers are getting in the way of each other due to the buttons being placed too closely. I can see gamers with larger hands or long fingers being able to use the paddles comfortably, but I think that only 2 back buttons will be utilized. Thrustmaster should have made the back buttons larger, spaced out more, and placed more towards the contours of the controller's handles for a more ergonomic feel to accommodate most hand sizes and play styles. To configure the back buttons, first choose your desired profile. The profile that you choose will be indicated by the corresponding illuminated LED on the controller's face. With your profile selected, press the map button. The LED will start to flash. Next, press and hold the back button that you want to map, and then press and hold the face button that you wanted to mimic. The LED will flash and the controller will rumble, indicating that the back button is remapped. Repeat these steps to remap the remaining back buttons. With the LED modules installed, the LED light intensity can be adjusted. Press and hold the Profile 1 button, and then press up or down on the D-pad to adjust the light intensity. The ThrustMapper app is a powerful PC app which allows you to unlock the controller's full potential. You are able to customize 2 profiles. Starting with the back button mapping, you are able to adjust the thumbstick sensitivity curve and dead zones for both thumbsticks. You are able to adjust the trigger dead zones for both triggers. You are able to adjust the vibration intensity of the wing and trigger for both the left and right side of the controller. Next, you can adjust the LED light intensity for the modules that have the LEDs. And lastly, you are able to update the controller's firmware. When comparing with the Elite Series 2 controller, the Eswap X Pro is lacking in standard accessories with limited thumbstick choices, soft carrying pouch, and no alternate D-pad choice. The Eswap X Pro is also only a wired device, which utilizes an outdated micro USB connection. The back button design isn't as polished and refined as the Elite Series 2 with its sleek ergonomic paddle design. Both controllers offer trigger locks, but the Eswap X Pro only has 2 positions, whereas the Elite Series 2 has 3 positions, with its shortest distance being extremely short. The Eswap X Pro only stops at halfway. Both controllers have handle grips, but the Elite Series 2 has a grippier material which reaches around the back of the controller. Now, where the Eswap X Pro excels is with its modular design ability, magnetic next-gen mini sticks, tactile buttons, and the ability to purchase replacement and enhanced modules for improved versatility. The Eswap X Pro is a well-rounded controller with a premium feel, but it does have a few flaws. It's only a wired device utilizing an outdated micro USB connection, lack of standard accessories, the controller is slightly too wide, which makes for an awkward back button placement, the back buttons aren't refined, and the trigger locks only stop the trigger halfway. It should be a way shorter throw. However, this controller does have great positive features, such as new magnetic next-gen mini sticks, making it even more accurate with an extended lifespan, modular design feature with optional replacement modules, allowing the controller to accommodate a wide variety of competitive games and play styles. The responsive tactile face buttons are great for improved reaction. The controller also has some basic audio controls. The app allows you to really fine-tune the controller settings to gain optimal performance. Since this controller is the only one in its category to feature a modular design, I do recommend it, as it is a solid premium controller which can be used in a wide variety of games. If you have any question about what I spoke about in today's video, I'll be leaving a link down below to join the Megmons forum. Hop on and ask your questions. Myself and Megmons will be there to assist you. Also, feel free to leave a comment down below in the video and hit me up on social media. It is always a pleasure helping you guys out and interacting with my community. You guys are all amazing. And many more review videos to come. There are a ton of esports controllers available, so stay tuned. If you all enjoyed watching this video, make sure to smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and share with your friends. Greatly appreciated. If you are new to my channel, check me out for the very first time, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with my content, and don't forget to press that bell to become part of my notification squad. You guys are all amazing. Huge shout out to the sponsors, to the viewers, to the Sparrow Troopers. You guys are all amazing. Everyone have a great rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this video, and I'll see you all on the next one.